Elephants can get the same form of TB as humans do, but there's a lot we still don't understand about how they actually respond to the infection. Infection with TB bacteria does not necessarily result in disease. If the immune system is able to respond appropriately, infection becomes inactive or latent and can stay that way for long periods of time. However, if the disease does become active, that's when there is a risk for transmission to other elephants, humans, and other species, even though often there are no visible signs of illness. One of the challenges for improving our knowledge of elephant TB is to detect latent infection before an individual becomes infectious, and to understand what different factors could influence whether latent infection does indeed convert to active disease. My name is Katie Edwards, and I'm a postdoctoral researcher at the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute Centre for Species Survival. For this project, which is supported by the International Elephant Foundation, we're working in collaboration with the Oregon Zoo to better understand the elephant immune response to TB. We have been analysing several immune proteins in the blood of elephants that had tested positive for TB, which allows us to detect when an individual is potentially fighting infection, even if they're not showing any signs of illness. Our results show elevated concentrations of two proteins in particular, serum amyloid A and haptoglobin. Both of these are acute phase proteins which are associated with inflammation. We see increases during other types of illness or injury, but here we also saw increases at times when antibodies to the TB-causing bacteria were increasing in the elephant's blood, and when the elephants were actively shedding bacteria in trunk secretions. This study has provided a first look into how the elephant immune system responds to TB infection. As we continue to develop new techniques for detecting both the bacteria itself as well as the host immune response to infection, these biomarkers could be useful for screening individuals for immune activation to a range of different pathologies, including TB, and could be an early indicator of underlying illness, even when visible signs are not yet apparent. The earlier we can detect underlying TB infection, the sooner we can treat, the sooner we can get an individual back in with their herd and reduce the risk of transmission. Thank you to the International Elephant Foundation for your support of our research into elephant TB.